Right then, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we've had a prediction video, but we're going to predict the first week of the Championship. A lot of big games going on in the first week, and obviously I've not done my predictions yet. That will come out probably the week after, maybe the week after that. I might wait until the transfer window's done and then do my predictions. That's what I think I'm going to go with, so I get a bit of insight, but not enough really. But anyways, let's jump straight into the predictions. First game, a massive game. Everyone will be watching this. It's Birmingham versus Ipswich. The big boys from League One versus the respectable Premier League side that went down. 8 o'clock kickoff on a Friday night. You can't miss it. I will be there. I have predicted Ipswich to take the win though on a 2-1 scoreline. So Birmingham managed to score. They've got a few decent attacking threats. I don't really know who I'd choose to score, and then Ipswich. A bit of rumours with Amari Hutchinson, but if they keep him, they're very strong still. They've still got Leif Davies as well. I don't think anyone's gone in for him, which is a surprise. He was the top assister not last season, the season before when Ipswich went up. Good players in that Ipswich squad. I think they should be able to get the win. Moving on to the Saturday kickoffs, we've got some 12:30 ones here. So we're going to start off with Charlton and Watford. Charlton's first game, I don't think is going to be a win. I've not really seen them too active in the transfer window. To be honest, I've not been looking too much at what Charlton are doing though, so I don't know. They might have some decent players, but I'm going for a Watford win here away, a 1-0 win at that. I think they've got what it takes, and both teams probably going to finish low down, but I think Watford are definitely the better side. Moving on to the other, one of the other 12:30 kickoffs is free. Also got a really painful thing there, I don't know what it is. Coventry and Hull, never mind about me, we'll focus on this. Coventry and Hull. Coventry really good, just missed out on promotion last season realistically. I've not heard them lose anyone really, so I think they're still as strong as they were. They might have even added a few names in there to make it a bit better. Hull under transfer ban, I believe. Bit shaky, got rid of the manager, brought a new one in. Still needs to gel. I've not really been looking at the pre-seasons for any of these teams really. Over the Hull, I think they're in for a rough season. I might be predicting them to go down. But I've got a Coventry 3-0 win here. Really strong performance. You've got some good players in that team that should definitely be scoring goals. And the last kick-off at 12:30, Southampton versus Wrexham. It's another Premier League and League One clash. Southampton, obviously the second worst ever Premier League side. And Wrexham, the Hollywood Giants. I have actually gone for quite an outrageous thing here. I'm saying 0-0. I think they both nullify each other. Southampton, they've got some decent players, but Wrexham, they've got a lot of experience, but maybe not enough attacking threat. So I think it's going to be a stalemate here. Good point for both sides if that's the case. Big pressure there. But another game that people might be interested in watching as well. So a lot of added eyes to that. I will definitely be probably watching that one or Coventry out of those 3 games. Not 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock kickoffs. You've got the majority here. You've got Middlesbrough and Swansea to start us off. Middlesbrough, they're in and around all the time. They're really annoying, to be honest, because you always want them to do a little bit better than they can do with the squad that they've got. Obviously, they've lost Latte La last season, but they've still got some good players there. You expect more from the team that they've got. I think that they do beat Swansea at home. I'm going for a 2-1 win for Middlesbrough. Home advantage, first game of the season, better players realistically. That'll be an interesting game to look at. Norwich and Millwall. Now this one is very interesting. Obviously Norwich have lost Borja Sainz. They've still got Josh Sargent. I'm not sure the situation with Jonathan Rowe, to be honest. Obviously he went out on loan last season. I don't know if he's trying to push his way out or what the situation is there. And you've got Millwall, a really good side, making some brilliant signings. They've managed to keep over Tanganga for now. I think Millwall make the playoffs, to be honest. But in this particular game, it's a bit early to say anything between the two sides. Probably at a similar level, realistically. So I've gone for a 1-1 draw. Although secretly, I'm backing Millwall here, to be honest. Sorry, Daniel Farker. I know, former side, Norwich, but they're a sinking ship, realistically. And I think Millwall have what it takes to at least get something out of this game. Oxford and Portsmouth. Now, these two came up last season. They both managed to stay up. And now they're playing each other. I think Oxford, realistically, have what it takes. I could see a draw, but I don't know. I'm feeling 2-0, and I'm going to go in Oxford's favour. They've got home advantage. Portsmouth a good side, obviously, but I just feel like Oxford have this one. It could be 2-0 the other way, I don't know, but I'm going with Oxford. I'm sticking with my gut feeling, and we'll lock that in. Okay, now two sides that I think are really in trouble play against each other this season. They're very lucky, actually, because of all the transfer bans and stuff going on for two other teams. But these two, probably fighting for that third relegation place along with Charlton, I'd say. It's QPR and Preston. QPR obviously had a very terrible end to last season. They still managed to get something from Leeds, though, which was quite annoying. Also, by the way, I've gone for last year's kit. This is a championship kit. In the Premier League prediction, I will wear the new Premier League kit. But that doesn't matter anyways. We're focusing on this right now. QPR and Preston, as I say, two very poor teams in my opinion. I think Preston are slightly better though. I think QPR are more in danger, but they always manage to just avoid it somehow. This could be the season. This could be. I don't think it will be, but it'll be a reality check. I'm going for a 0-0 draw here. Very boring game. It's a good job it's on at 3 o'clock, and I feel sorry for any fans that go to that because I think it's going to be a snooze fest. Anyways, you've got Stoke and Derby. Derby away. Obviously, still got Eustace as a manager. We didn't really get a chance to see what he can do last season at Derby. Obviously, the results picked up a little bit towards the end when he came in. Struggled to get going at first, but I think he's found his footing a little bit. I expect a complete demolition of the Stoke side here. Again, a side that is okay at best. Really need to watch the back with the likes of Wrexham and Birmingham coming up. I've gone for a Derby 3-0 win away. I think that Derby will be in and around the top half because purely because of the manager. He works miracles, let's be honest. I don't know why I'm doing that with my nose, but anyways, Derby, you've got this. Bring on the points and the goal difference. Next game, and the last 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday, is the West Brom and Blackburn game. West Brom, obviously a decent side. Blackburn showed the worth with Eustace, but then they got the new manager, and then he started to perform as well at the end of the last season. But I do think that West Brom are just the bigger, better team. I think they edged this with the home advantage. I'm going for a 2-1 result. However, you never truly know with West Brom. Obviously, last season they like to draw or two. It could be a 1-1, but I'm going West Brom 2-1. Really tough decision. Anyways, the last Saturday game is Sheffield United and Bristol City, two of the playoff contenders that didn't make it. We've obviously seen the other one earlier, Coventry. I think Bristol City, they had the chance, they didn't take it, and now they've got to pay the price, really. They'll really struggle, I think, this season after that. I think it'll really knock the confidence, and I think they're looking for like a 10th, 11th, maybe even back down to 12th mid-table place, as per usual. But Sheffield United, I think they win this one. They've got home advantage. They've not really lost too many players. I mean, they've lost quite a few, but I think with what they've got, they can work it. I think sacking bloody Hamface was the wrong choice, to be honest. Chris Wilder, he got 90 points at the end of the day. Was it 91 or was it 90? Anyway, they had a -2 as well, so it could have been 92, I think, is the case. I think it was 90, it could have been 92 if they didn't have the minus. Getting rid of him was the wrong decision. Two teams finished the league on 100 points. Chris Wilder, really unfortunate there to not only not get promoted, but to lose his job as well. I think it's a bit outrageous, to be honest. But hopefully, I don't even know what the new manager's called, to be honest. I don't know. Too irrelevant, little club. But I have got them to win this one, 2-0. I think they've got a lot of good players still, and I think that a win should be the case. So 2-0 seems reasonable. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they might be able to come up this season, and then we can have a bit of a Yorkshire rivalry in the Premier League if Leeds manage to stay up, which they should. They should. But laugh at me. Silly idiot. Leeds fan. Anyways, moving on to the last kickoff. Sunday, 4:30. It's Leicester and the very famous Sheffield Wednesday at the minute. It's terrible what's happening over there at Sheffield Wednesday. I feel for them. They barely even have a squad to pack. I think they've got 15 players and the best ones have left. I don't see many fans making the trip to Leicester. It's not too far, but I just think their love for the club realistically will be dead. They don't want to support the club if he's a terrible person, let's be honest. I think they go down this year, unfortunately. They had a fairly average season last year. They did alright. They started to slip off towards the end though because of this man. I think Leicester beat them 4-0. I really do. Premier League Leicester, they're coming in with a new manager. They've retained a fair amount of the players. Leeds interested in El Kanous, if that's how you say his name. I'll find out eventually. Obviously no Jamie Vardy either. So they've taken a couple of hits, but I think they will be strong enough, and definitely strong enough to take on Sheffield Wednesday in the state that they're in. Sorry, Sheffield Wednesday, but I've got you losing this one 4-0, as I say. But that's it. Hopefully we can all feel for Sheffield Wednesday and Hull, realistically. Obviously Morecambe has fallen the other day. I'm recording this on Tuesday, probably post it on Thursday, but yeah, Morecambe have fallen. They are no more, and I think looking at it, this could be the case for Sheffield Wednesday if they're not careful. They need to do something. It's sad, but anyways, that's it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment down below what you think is going to happen this week, and subscribe. We are going for 100 subscribers. I'm feeling it. We're not doing no more going up 5 every time. We're going straight to 100 now. What are we on, 54, 55? It's time for 100. Let's go. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.